Welcome, everybody. Welcome to
Peace.
Deception Stoppers here. Today, we're going to talk about the oral argument that happened in the Ninth District Court of Appeals in Summit County. Now, this oral argument, just to give you a refresher, it stems from Moses' divorce case that was filed in Summit County. Okay, now as you know, he had a divorce case that was in Franklin County presiding before Judge Kim A. Brown. That was the fraudulent divorce, okay, along with those violations of 18 USC 242 that was in that divorce case. So that divorce case was subsequently shut down. Now, the divorce case in Summit County, it pretty much got dismissed at the early stages because the Stacy Gilbert put in motions, which is she's the attorney on there. She put in motions to ask that it be dismissed, and she asked that court to force Moses McCormick to go and have his divorce heard in front of Judge Kim A. Brown, even though Judge Kim A. Brown violated the Ohio Judicial Code of Conduct, even though Judge Kim A. Brown threatened Mr. Moses McCormick's life on the record, even though Judge Kim A. Brown uh, gave us evidence that she was having us watched because she named places that we were. Okay, so, so again, the oral argument that happened in the Ninth District, it is pertaining to Mr. Moses McCormick's attempt to have his divorce heard in Summit County in front of a fair and impartial judge that will not violate the Ohio Code of Judicial Conduct and who will follow the Constitution as written, as invoked. Okay, now we're going to show you a video. This video is going to roll into the video. Now, in this video this video is going to roll into, it's going to show Mr. Moses McCormick here. It's going to show him actually physically in the court. It's going to show him invoking his rights on the record, his inalienable rights. He invoked to Judge Teodosio of the Ninth District, Judge Carr of the Ninth District, and Judge I forget the other judge's name. It's three judges, okay, and so yeah, again, this video is going to roll into that one, and it's going to show him making his arguments and using the supreme law in that court. Now we're waiting on a decision from them. Once we receive their decision, we will put that decision on a screen capture, and we will let you guys see that decision that is going to be entered by that court. Now we're going to conclude this part of the video, and we're going to roll right into the segment of the oral argument, and we'll see you then.
Case is case number 229094, and the FLE has waived oral argument, so that leaves Mr. McCormick. Mr. McCormick, you will have 15 minutes to present your argument. We've read the briefs, and we are ready to, we are prepared to proceed if you are, so if you're ready to stand at the podium. I will note this, that we do record the videos.
Yeah, she just told me.
Okay, so we appreciate if you stand at the podium and keep your voice up. All right, sir, you may proceed.
Can you hear me clearly?
Hold on 1 second, I have to stop. There's no timer up there. Oh, here it is, okay. I must have thought that was mine. All right, you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
You may proceed.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yep, all set.
Okay, so before I start my argument, I want to state all constitutional rights are both not waived. Get that out the way. The second issue here, the first thing I want to point out to the court is on the Paley's brief, there is no reference to the state constitution or the United States Constitution. The second issue is the previous divorce case was a case that gave rise to criminal acts under Title 18 U.S.C. 242 federal law. Those issues are now pending before the United States Supreme Court. Furthermore, if those proceedings were to continue, they would automatically offend Article 1, Section 10A8 of the Ohio Constitution, which is outlined on page 5 on the brief. So Article 110A8 provides that to proceedings free from unreasonable delay and a prompt conclusion of the case. Article 110A7 provides that to full and timely restitution from the person who committed the criminal offense or delinquent act against the victim, which is me. Even if I would have not filed bankruptcy, the divorce proceeding was already in violation of Article 1, Section 10A8 of the Ohio Constitution. This bankruptcy was filed last year on the 8th. This is August 11, 2017. About a year after the divorce was filed by the applicant, filed June 14, 2016. My divorce case filed April 12, 2018 is an action that I'm guaranteed under the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. That allowed me to petition the government for redress of grievances. Article 6, Clause 2 of the United States Constitution says, quote, "The Constitution and the law of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound therefore anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding." The brief of applicant is notwithstanding, and has no implication of any secure rights of the Constitution, the United States Constitution. Furthermore, the cited cases and arguments made by the applicant are repugnant to the supreme law of the land. I want a divorce that involves no violation of the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution, no violations of the Ohio Code of Judicial Conduct, and a fair and impartial judge. And I'm resting everything out there.
Well, let me see if there's any questions for you, Mr. McCormick. Judge Callahan, any questions? Yeah. Judge Hanson? All right, thank you for your argument here today. What we'll do is take the matter under advisement, review the briefs and the law. We will issue a decision in due course. The clerk of courts will mail you a copy of the court's decision on the day it's released. Also, the opinions are also posted on the Supreme Court of Ohio's website, so you can keep an eye out there.